Metropolis gleams in the dawn of a new adventure, its towers shining with hope as another legendary chapter begins. From the pages of Action Comics comes the Man of Steel Superman, the hero who stands for truth and justice. The city holds its breath as a thrilling new episode unfolds, promising danger, courage, and heroic triumph. Metropolis shines with bright promise above the streets, but out beyond the coast, a deadly storm rages over black, merciless waters. There, the steamship Clarion burns helplessly at sea, its engines crippled and hundreds of lives hanging by a thread.
Wow, what a story. Get out there at once and cover it. Let me add it.
When Clark reaches the scene, the Coast Guard is already preparing to act against the raging waves.
You mean they're going to try to reach the steamer in that raging sea?
They'll try, but they'll never make it.
And as the storm closes in, only one impossible force can answer the cry for help: Superman. Metropolis's harbor roars beneath a black sky, where towering waves smash against a helpless Coast Guard boat. The Clarion looms ahead, and a desperate rescue is already spiraling into catastrophe. The men row with every ounce of strength they have, but the storm is merciless. In minutes, the lifeboat overturns, swallowed by the sea, and brave lives are lost to the fury. Clark slips away from the others, shedding his outer garments in an instant. Beneath them is the bold, impossible symbol of hope: Superman.
It's time for Superman to take a hand before more lives are sacrificed.
A lone figure streaks down from the cliff into the raging waters, plunging into nature's unleashed fury. Against the strength of one man, the storm gives no mercy, yet Superman drives forward. On the beach, stunned onlookers can scarcely believe their eyes as a shape fights its way through the waves. A hand flashes up, gripping the Clarion's swaying sides. Superman has reached his goal. Metropolis lights glitter beyond the water as the Clarion cuts through the dark, but on deck, panic erupts into chaos. Passengers race madly about in a storm of fear and smoke.
Will burn, my baby, Nanette, where you help come.
Superman climbs over the ship's rail and takes in the disaster at a glance. One look tells him everything. If he doesn't act now, the terrified crowd may destroy itself.
Stop it, you fools. Collect your senses, stand still, and listen to me.
W, where did you come from? It's a ghost. Out of my way, I'm jumping overboard and swimming to shore.
You'd never make it.
A maddened crowd surges forward, and Superman meets them head-on, hurling them back through the air with effortless force. Then he turns toward the captain's cabin, where the true command has fallen silent.
Where's the captain?
In his cabin, injured.
Then I'm taking over. Every able-bodied man, volunteer to battle those flames.
Superman's voice cuts through the panic like a beacon, steadying the frightened men and restoring their courage. In an instant, helpless terror becomes heroic action, and the battle for the ship's survival begins. Under Superman's leadership, a courageous attempt is made to put out the flames in the hold. Metropolis may shine bright, but inside this burning vessel, only smoke and panic remain.
It's no use, look, the flames are spreading from the hold. Bring me the deck hose.
I'm going in there and put out those flames. If this doesn't work, nothing will.
Don't go in there, you'll be burned alive.
Let go, I know what I'm doing.
The men leap upon Superman, trying to stop what they believe is a suicidal charge. But the Man of Steel tears free and races into the very heart of the inferno. Battling smoke and flame, Superman directs a heavy stream of water at the roaring fire. Yellow tendrils lash at his figure as he stands unbroken against the blaze. The hold hisses and smolders in a titanic battle between man and the dreaded element of fire. And then, at last, the flames die away.
Well, that's over.
Metropolis glows in the night as startled onlookers gasp in awe. Superman bursts free from the hold, victorious and alive.
He's alive, what's wrong now?
The ship struck some rocks and sprung a leak, will sink.
In an instant, Superman is gone like a streak of lightning. He springs over the rail in a single impossible leap.
He's abandoned us, no, he's gone mad, he committed suicide.
But the Man of Steel strikes the water and circles to the ship's stern. With titanic strength, he locks onto the hull and drives it forward through the waves.
We're moving, but the motors, they're not working, then how?
It's him, he's shoving the Clarion.
Metropolis glows beneath a hopeful sky as Superman strains against the crushing weight of disaster. The mighty steamship inches closer to shore, held fast by the Man of Steel's impossible strength.
We're sinking lower. Will we make it in time?
It's in fate's hands on his. As the vessel nears the beach, it catches on jagged rocks and hangs suspended above the waves. For one fragile moment, danger gives way to hope.
It's pretty close to land now. The Coast Guardsmen should easily reach it now. And so I may as well make my exit.
A line is shot from the beach to the Clarion, and the passengers are swiftly transferred to safety. Superman turns back toward the city, already moving to rejoin the others. Next morning in Metropolis, the sun rises bright over the city, but Clark Kent's mind is still on last night's disaster. He heads straight for the wreck of the Clarion, determined to uncover the truth.
About that story I wrote up last night. I'd like to visit the Clarion's wreck this morning. There may be a possibility of more news.
Go to it.
At the shattered site, the great ship lies settled on its side, while investigators prepare to board. Clark flashes his press credentials and follows them into the ruin.
I'm from the Daily Star. May I accompany you on board?
If you wish.
Inside the twisted hull, the air is heavy with smoke and suspicion. Clark presses deeper as the investigators search for the cause of the catastrophe.
It was claimed that the fire spread from one of the holds. Then that'll be our first stop.
Look, quantities of inflammables and broken gasoline cans.
You're right.
It looks like sabotage. This vessel was deliberately set afire.
Clutching the shocking evidence, Clark races to the Deering Line's office, the owners of the Clarion. But the closer he gets, the more resistance he meets.
I tell you, no one can see the general manager.
We'll see about that.
Someone is hiding the truth, and Clark is determined to drag it into the light. In Metropolis, justice is already on the move. Metropolis gleams bright with hidden danger as a tense confrontation erupts inside an office high above the streets. Clark listens in from an extension phone, sensing a crime story about to explode.
What's the idea of breaking into my office like this?
I've just learned that the Clarion was a victim of sabotage. Have you a statement to offer my newspaper?
The Clarion sabotaged. Please, promise me you won't print that.
You want to keep it out of the papers, but why?
I'll tell you, but only on the condition that you keep it mum until I give you the word to print it.
It's a deal.
The truth comes out in a grim rush. The Clarion is the fourth ship of the line to be deliberately destroyed. The blackmailing threat is chillingly clear.
An unknown gang has contacted us and demanded $5 million, or they'll continue their evil work. I've been expecting the gang to contact me again. This may be them.
You know who this is. Once again, we've demonstrated to you how uncomfortable we can make things if you don't pay the price we demand.
Metropolis gleams under a bright, hopeful sky, but inside the office, tension hangs like a storm cloud. A strange call has just ended, and the mystery only deepens.
Operator, important police business. Trace that call that just reached this number.
Sorry, sir, you must be mistaken. According to our records, no phone call was made to your office in the last several minutes.
The officer stares at the receiver in disbelief, while the room outside remains trapped in fear. The vandals still lurk in the city, and no one can uncover their trail.
You see how it is. Our private detectives are helpless. They can get no clue at all as to who the vandals are.
What do you plan to do about it?
What can we do but pay? If we don't come across, our business will be entirely wrecked.
Then the answer hits like a lightning bolt of memory. Only one man could have done this impossible feat. And at last, the voice is remembered: Ultra, the mad scientist who seeks domination of the Earth. Metropolis races through the night, all gleaming steel and long shadows, as a sedan tears down the street with danger hidden inside. What in? Get him into that car. Shut up. Inside the moving car, the gangsters rough up Clark Kent, thinking he's just another helpless reporter. But every blow is a lie, and every cry is part of Superman's plan. Take that, Nosy. Stop it, Ouch. That's a small taste of what you'll get if you don't keep clear of the Deering line, get me? I get you, let me go. I swear I'll forget I ever saw you. Then, as the speeding car slows, the battered reporter is thrown clear into the night. In a heartbeat, Clark sheds the disguise and Superman rises, blazing with righteous fury. Now to give those rats a taste of their own violence. The Man of Steel rockets after the racketeers, a crimson streak against the dark road. The thieves look back in terror as the impossible happens. Superman is catching them. Look, he's catching up. More speed. Metropolis gleams below, but danger stalks its bright streets. Superman hauls a terrified gangster upward through the night sky.
Yo, let me out, don't let it get me.
Atop a skyscraper, the Man of Steel drops the auto none too gently, then launches back into the clouds with a flash of motion.
That ought to throw a little fear into them.
And fear does the job. The shaken gangsters rush to their chief, their voices trembling with panic.
It was like a nightmare. An incredibly strong guy scared us silly with his super strength.
Speak up, you fools, what happened?
Elsewhere, Ultra, the mad scientific mastermind, twists his miraculous device and cuts into a telephone line without ever touching it.
If I'm going to continue my costly subversive activities, I've got to get capital, huge sums of it, at once.
But Superman's interference has changed the game, and Ultra reacts fast, hurling out a ruthless demand.
You again, the time has come for you to deliver the $5 million. Send a messenger to 211 Court Avenue at once, or there won't be a single steamer intact on your line by this time tomorrow.
Metropolis glows below the night sky, but danger hides in the shadows of a crooked scheme. High outside a window, Superman clings by his fingertips, listening to every word.
I guess I've come just in time.
Take this suitcase to 211 Court Avenue and guard it well, for it contains the protection money. Don't worry, I'll see to it that it reaches the right party.
With a blur of blue and red, the Man of Steel leaps high above the city, never letting the messenger's car slip from view. He tracks it straight to the right building and prepares to strike.
I've given you the money. Why don't you let me go?
So that you can live to talk. No, I'm not that stupid. Eliminate him.
At that exact moment, Superman bursts through the wall in a thunderous explosion of plaster and dust. The room freezes as the Man of Steel lands like judgment itself.
Don't any of you move, or I'll give you a taste of some real action.
It's him, the Man of Steel.
I've been expecting you, Superman, and I am prepared.
But Superman has arrived precisely where the trap was set, and the real battle is only beginning. In the heart of Metropolis, the fight for truth and justice is about to explode. Metropolis gleams beyond the pain, but here the air is cold with menace. A trapped scam is about to explode into violence.
Then try and stop me from appropriating that money. Another step and I'll discharge this acid gun at you. I fancy this powerful solvent should have an effect even upon your super tough skin.
The Man of Tomorrow lunges straight ahead, only to slam hard against an invisible wall with a thunderous impact.
What you have just encountered is a panel of transparent, unbreakable metal, creation of my own, what now, Superman.
But Superman braces, surges forward, and shatters the barrier with raw might, reaching for the truth behind the illusion. His hands pass through Ultra's form, and the scientist's body flickers, wavers, then vanishes like smoke in the bright Metropolis light.
What? Then it wasn't Ultra who was here after all, just a projected image of him.
Keep your hands raised, all of you, you're under arrest. That's right, see that they get turned over to the authorities.
Later, as Clark Kent writes his story, the day's victory settles into ink and reflection. Ultra may have slipped away, but justice still struck a blow in Metropolis. The comic book of tomorrow is here today, and somewhere ahead, the Man of Steel's next battle is already waiting.